Pain is something that many of us don't like to talk about. It's often something that we try to live with or ignore in the hopes that it will just go away. And oftentimes it does. But what happens when it doesn't? What happens when everything you do hurts and nothing you do provides lasting relief? This is where a greater understanding of what pain is and its purpose can begin to bring some of these answers and questions into focus. So what is pain good for and why do we need it? Pain is intended to be a mechanism to protect the body from danger and prevent tissue damage. Pain is most useful when it accurately alerts to potential damage or follows the time course associated with the time needed for the body to heal itself. However, pain becomes unproductive and serves no purpose when it's inaccurate in detection of danger or lasts longer than the time required for the body to heal itself. The way I like to think about it is pain is the fire alarm system in your house. It's intended to protect your house from danger or damage. The system works best when it's sensitive enough to alert you to real damage, like your couch being on fire, but not so sensitive that it goes off every time you have the steam from a hot shower. Persistent pain, sometimes called chronic pain, is the steam situation where any small change causes the alarm system to go off, and you can't turn the system off even though there's no real damage or potential for harm. In many of these cases, the first forms of treatment involve medication, what I equate to turning down the volume on the alarm. With persistent pain, this may work for a time, but eventually the volume always gets turned back up, and the root of the problem, the overly sensitive alarm system, still persists. So what do we do about this? We must first understand what pain is. The body's pain alarm system is a dynamic interconnection of sensors that send information to the spinal cord to the brain, where it's processed and interpreted as pain. This interpretation of pain is constantly being modified and calibrated based on context and personal experience. Even thoughts and beliefs about pain and how it affects you can change how pain is processed in the brain and ultimately felt in different parts of the body. Because of this, attempts to address persistent pain are often most effective when they include strategies aimed at resetting the alarm system. Ways to do this are changing processing within the brain through pain education about how pain does not always mean tissue damage. Also, return to activity in a way that is gradual with minimal increase in discomfort to begin to decrease the brain's association between pain and movement has also been shown to be effective. None of this is to say the pain is just in your head. The pain you are feeling is real and oftentimes debilitating. And even though it may not be something many of us like to talk about, understanding more about pain can begin to open doors to living a more full and pain-free life. I hope this was helpful, and thanks for taking the time to listen.